my name is Chef Brian C, and today we're making a bacon wrapped meatloaf with mac and cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the meatloaf. Go ahead and get a medium-sized bowl. You're going to dice up a medium and a half onions. Now we're going to add all the other ingredients into the bowl as well. That's going to be a cup and a half of cheddar cheese, 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 3 eggs, 1.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire, 3 tablespoons of your favorite hot sauce. Today we're going to be using sriracha. You can find it in most grocery stores. It's a pretty popular item. Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, and then you're going to have 5 slices of bacon. What you're going to do with the bacon is you're going to take 2 of the slices. You're going to cut it up small so that you can add it into this mixture. The other 3 slices, you're going to go ahead and slice it so that you make into thirds so that it makes it a little bit shorter. And then go ahead and set those slices aside. But the other bacon and all the other ingredients, go ahead and mix that up. Next, you're going to put 2 pounds of ground beef and go ahead and kind of crumble it into the mixture. That way it makes it easier to mix in. Go ahead and mix it all together, knead it well. I would probably mix it for about up to 5 minutes just to make sure it holds together really well in the oven. Just shape it into a meatloaf. So after you've formed your meatloaf, go ahead and grab the slices of bacon that you set aside. You're gonna go ahead and just lay them all across the top, the entire meatloaf. And once you've done that, go ahead and stick it in the oven for an hour and a half at 350 degrees. Next, the macaroni and cheese. So what you're gonna do is go ahead and grab a pot, throw about a tablespoon of butter in it. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take about 3 ounces of diced onions, a tablespoon of garlic. Just go ahead and cook that up until it's really fragrant, so it smells really good. Then you're gonna toss in a tablespoon and a half of flour. Just go ahead and cook that into it so that until it's all the flour and the butter have kind of melded together. What you can do next is you're gonna take the half and half, you can do about 2 cups and slowly add it in. You're gonna pour a little bit in, kind of mix it in together until it kind of thickens up, and just slowly add some more in and just constantly do that until you've added all of the milk. After you've added all the milk, you're gonna add a can of chicken broth, which is about 14 ounces. So you just go ahead and add all of it in. You don't have to add it in slow. And bring that to a simmer. Keep stirring so that the flour doesn't cook to the bottom, doesn't burn. You're gonna want it to have it simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes to make sure that the milk is cooked and it won't curdle. Once it's hot, you just go ahead and turn it off so that there's no heat. Add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon, depending on of salt, depending on how much flavor you want in it. About a teaspoon of pepper, and now you're going to add in shredded cheese. Today we're going to be using provolone and white cheddar, and we have about 7.5 ounces of each cheese, so to a total about 15 ounces of cheese total. What you can do is you're just going to slowly sprinkle it in, stirring it as you go. Don't add all the cheese at once, it'll clump, so just sprinkle some, mix it in, and once it's melted, add some more until all the cheese is gone. While you're waiting for the mac and cheese to start to simmer, go ahead and toss on a pot of hot water and start cooking your macaronis. That way it'll be ready about the same time. Once the noodles are boiled to what you would like and you've added all the cheese to the macaroni, just go ahead and put some onto your plate, pour a little bit of the sauce. The meatloaf, once it's ready, don't cut it immediately out of the oven. Let it set for about 10 minutes. After that, go ahead and slice into it and set it on the plate with the macaroni. And that's how you make bacon wrapped meatloaf and mac and cheese.